Man is not born to be humble. He's made to be humbled.
Connor, in the build-up to the last fight, you were unusually kind to Dustin. Now on fight week, it's the exact opposite. So where did that switch happen?
Because he got knocked the f*** out. Not McGregor fast, McGregor sleep.
He's got to go back to the cattle. Big left and now right. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Louisiana! Your guy! Are you kidding me right now?
The Chechen people know what I'm talking about when I call this man a coward. When I call his father a quivering coward.
Which
Him and Kadyrov were at a mosque together, and he posts a picture of Kadyrov on his Instagram site. Kadyrov is a Chechen dictator, a crazy man, don't get me wrong. But Khabib's father, lick arse oh fucking Houlihan, posts a picture of Kadyrov at this mosque, and Khabib's father posts a picture up, and the caption is "Together we are stronger." It's such fake respect out of fear. The Chechens know. The Chechen people know that if the tables were turned and there was an opportunity for his father to stab that man in the back, he would do it in a heartbeat to take over. And he did not do nothing. And that's why he is a quivering coward, because he showed fake respect out of fear, and that's where that came from.
I don't know what his father teach him, but my father teach me you cannot never give up and be respect always. This is what my father teach me, and I never give up, and I always respect.
The father wasn't even in the picture. They're just in the same locations. Like, I hope I don't bump into you, pal.
Because
I hope I don't bump into you, sir. But together we are stronger.
I'm gonna teach him a little bit.
Just
I'm gonna teach him inside the cage.
Fake respect.
And then I know how I like talk with my opponents. I'm gonna talk with him, teach him, like give him a little bit masterclass.
He's the new guy to love, and of course, I mean, rightfully so. He's super talented, you know. But thank you. But he's but he's like, you know, he is the underdog that's extremely hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing really well. And that verse was, he's giving people like moments, you know, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now at this point in time? Okay. And then it was real cool for like, you know, a couple weeks. But like, if I asked you, for example, like, how does that verse start? Oh, do you remember? No, and like, now mind you, it'll go on in Complex and Rap Radar, give it like verse of the millennium and all that shit or whatever. But like, I'm just saying, it's like, you know, I remember like somebody like asking me, you know, or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition like in this generation or whatever? And I think that Kendrick has like the utmost potential, man. Like, you know, I see Kendrick tomorrow, I'm gonna dap him. I didn't feel a way about that verse. I get it. I get the moment. Like, you know, he's a good guy. And like, I know that verse had no malice behind it because I saw him 5 days later at the VMAs and it was all love. So it's like, he didn't come on there on some wild, like, yeah, I'm in New York, fuck everybody, don't look at me. Like, I'm the king. So it was one of those things, it's like, I almost wish he had come in there on that shit because I kind of lost like a little respect for the sentiment of the verse. If it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody. It just can't be halfway for the sake of the people. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's just how I feel. I still like, when it comes to competition, I'm more worried about consistency. I'm more worried about bodies of work. So I'm basically talking about, like, you know, there's one guy who's up every night thinking about how to get better and how to do things bigger. And, you know, that's Kanye West. He's like, he's always gonna be the guy that's trying to outthink and outdo.
You said that Kendrick beat his wife. Yes. You said that Kendrick's man, Dave Free, one of Kendrick's kids, is his kid. Yep. Drake made the L he took to Kendrick Lamar way worse. Capital L now. Like, you know, you lost the battle and you made it worse by just simply coming out there and suing. Like, yo, you can't get over losing in a rap battle that much that you had to sue. And by the way, Drake is the one who stopped the battle. Drake stopped the battle. Drake waved the white flag with that Hard Part 6 bullshit.
Oh, that was horrible.
It was horrible because you know what happened? Kendrick beat him to the punch. It's like Drake beat himself up. It's like Kendrick beat him up, and then it's just like he got up and was delirious and saw a mirror.
As selected by the 13,000 voting members of the Recording Academy, the Grammy goes to, even if it's not you, Beyonce, I might just say this. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
What's up with it? Oh, what the deal? Hey, what's up?
Pipe this into the Clippers locker room so I can talk to you, James. I hope you're taking notes. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for the wisdom I'm about to spew. Because listen, I get on my knees every night and pray for someone to believe in me like Daryl Morey believed in you. You wanted a certain coach, they brought in Mike D'Antoni. You wanted to play a certain style, they played it. You wanted Dwight Howard, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. You wanted Chris Paul, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. They brought in your old friend Russell Westbrook. You want to go to Vegas on off days? They looked away. You wanted the team to stay over so you could go out at night. They changed the schedule, and it didn't work. And you know what? You said, I'm going to break up with my whoopee. Not good enough. I see the bright lights in New York. I want to go there. My old pal, Kevin Durant. It's going to work. The big three. And all after 1 year, you wanted out. You realize, oh my gosh, I took this guy for granted, the guy that believed in me. I went back with Daryl Morey. They traded Ben Simmons for you. How did they pull that off? And you know what? You went there and you got a partner who got the MVP. He won the MVP. And what did you say afterwards? You said, they didn't hand me the reins. You're the point guard. You were holding the reins. And what did you do when you had the reins? You scored 9 points in Game 7 against Boston. You blew a 3-2 series lead. So they fired their coach. Not good enough. You broke up with the guy who believed in you again. You said, the bright lights of LA, that's where I want to go. Let's see if that works. Listen, James, have you ever had those friends who had bad roommates? Over and over, they complained about their bad roommates. This guy's terrible, the bad roommate here. They never thought to be self-aware enough that they're the bad roommate. They're the problem. Hey, James, you're the problem. If this doesn't work this year in this system with this team, then you're going to go and point fingers at everybody else, and you're going to go back home and you're going to start swiping right for another team, and there's not going to be anybody left. Because, James, you're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem.
How do you explain Harden's performance?
He choked, just like he choked with Oklahoma City off the bench as a six-man, which
really is his best role. I mean, he's too good to be kept as a sixth man, but the problem with James Harden is he's what I would call a dead-end player, which means that he's so good, he will be the primary ball handler on some team. He will be the primary offensive option on a playoff team, but he's simply not good enough as that guy to win you a championship. Not good enough. And so in a sense, he's tantalizing, because if he's available, of course you're going to want to get him, but ultimately he's a dead end. Now, when I say he choked, am I talking about like, this indicates, Stephen A., some kind of character flaw in James Harden? No, I'm not even going there. But I do think it indicates something about upper echelon athletes once the playoffs start. James Harden's game is largely based on manipulating rules, drawing contact. That's not why that rule is in place, so players can get fouls called on them. It's so the defensive player doesn't foul. But James Harden and many others, by the way, throughout the history of basketball, have manipulated and exploited those rules so that they get to the free throw line, right? When he chucks up a shot, which is clearly not really a shot attempt, but the referees, I guess, well, philosophically, you can't prove it's not a shot attempt, and let him go shoot 3 free throws when he draws kind of BS contact to begin with. He's manipulating the rules in such a way that makes him effective. But in the playoffs, those things get called a little differently, and more importantly than that, when you don't have the upper end athletic ability or some kind of freakish ability like Steph Curry's shot or Larry Bird's anticipation or something like that to compensate for other physical or athletic shortcomings, when you don't have something like that and so much of your game is based on the exploitation or manipulation of rules, and you don't have that high-end athletic ability, come crunch time, you are not going to be as effective as the actual best players in the game who do have that stuff. It's the reason why guess hitters in baseball can hit well all season and draw walks and stuff. But when they face those fastballs in the playoffs, they don't hit as well. It's the reason why LeBron James, when push comes to shove, who has that crazy basketball IQ but is also the biggest and strongest and fastest, can get his work done when it counts most. And James Harden, when faced with real opposition and a disciplined defense in the playoffs where you're not going to get all those calls, a lot of his game's based on that stuff, and suddenly that stuff goes away. He lacks upper end athletic ability by NBA standards, by the standards of the history of humanity. He's an upper end athlete. By NBA standards, he lacks that kind of upper high end athletic ability, and that is exploited in the playoffs, Stephen A.
This won't wait until the post. Nope, it won't. He might be in the bed, or he might be out clubbing with the baby and them other dudes. James Harden, you said you don't feel no pressure. Man, you better think again. Them people in Philadelphia ain't gonna be having you going out there playing bad. So you can say, I want to call it deflection or whatever. You got more pressure on you than any player in the playoffs. Wow. Good luck now. Cause my Sixers, I love y'all Sixers and my sons, but James, don't tell that lie.
You're waxing philosophically about it, and I'm not going to sit up here and say that you're wrong, but I'm going to say it's irrelevant on this particular day. James Harden didn't show up last night, to choke, to quit, to do the things that others said that he had to do or he must have done last night. You actually have to show up and be in attendance to do those things. And I don't know who the hell this guy was. I think there needs to be an investigation. Max Kellerman, he looked like he was drugged. I'm serious. I mean, it looked like somebody, I don't know what the drug is that mellows your mood and just has you just looking like you're in outer space or whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is. But I don't know what it is. I did not recognize that dude last night. Max Kellerman, he didn't attempt a shot in the first quarter. He attempted like 8 shots through the first 3 quarters. He was nowhere to be found. He wasn't aggressive. He was passing up shots to the point where teammates were looking at him and saying, damn, I thought you were going to shoot the ball. What is this? You had a whole bunch of people looking at him. It got so bad that he was sitting on the bench. It was just him and Mike D'Antoni, and Mike D'Antoni was spinning the clipboard because he had no solutions. He had no suggestions whatsoever. He seemed to be just as lost as everybody else. I wish that I could side with you and say, quote unquote, he choked. But that would mean you're panicking and all of this other stuff in terms of my definition. Max Kellerman, he never showed up. I think there should be an APB out for him. I think there should be some kind of investigation. I want to know what he was drinking before the game. I want to know who was near his food, his drinks, whether or not something was spiked. I don't know what the hell happened. I cannot believe how docile, how demure, how just out of it. He appeared to be no aggression whatsoever. And to me, that was what resonated with his performance. He didn't even try, and I said it on SportsCenter last night, Max, before I went on SportsCenter, immediately following the game, I had 5 Hall of Famers swearing he quit. By the end of it, it was 10 of them. They like, he quit. And I was like, don't you have to show up in order to quit? Because he didn't even show up. I couldn't believe it.
Crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games. And he's doing that, right? Now, I think...
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win.
Legend, the girl wasn't Muslim, Buddha, Christian, Jewish. They always said Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Lord, Jesus, holy God, please stop, Jesus, Lord, help, please, no.
One of the greatest boxers of all time was declared bankrupt.
This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless?
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things, and that makes you happy. This is nothing.
Give a lot of credit to Buster Douglas for making this a big, big fight. Tyson trying to end it with one big shot again. He's down, he comes with the uppercut. Somehow or other, Buster's throwing shots back. Hey, look at this! Look at Buster coming back! Did he buckle the lights of Mike? I don't know, he got him again! Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas! Look at this! He's knocked Mike Tyson down for the first time in his career! Mike Tyson hits the canvas! He's in big trouble! He may not be able to recover! It's up to 7 and 8! He's not gonna make it! Unbelievable! 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 Buster Douglas is the new heavyweight champion of the world!
Alexander, Napoleon, I know them all. I read them all, I studied them all. I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because that's all I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you believe in me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss them. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all. It must sound cool, like I'm a tough guy. It's just, I hate that guy. I'm scared of him. This is my best thinking at the time. Get my gun, automatic, just like this, and just go crazy.
Who are you gonna hurt?
Regardless. That's just my first thought. But when I went to the hospital, the people that were there, they're up there because their kids are dead too, or about to die. So, who the hell am I? Their kids are dying too. I don't know. It's something happened that day. I don't know what happened that day.
But whatever happened that day, was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it at all. You have to go. No, you understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?
You okay?
It's okay.
Sir, Mike, I'm really sorry you're going through this.
Okay.
I'm sorry if we brought up...
It's okay. I gotta grow up. It's tough. Gotta be a man. Stop crying.
You're allowed to cry, Mike.